Yes, I know, I'm late. I am so sorry. I see I've even got Cameron waiting downstairs, impatiently throwing things at me. And I am dreadfully sorry. I don't even have my right screen on my right screen. I tell you what I did. I did get back in time, and I actually went for a walk through. But I'm so excited to see you guys, and I can't believe you're busy roasting my ass already. Even my wife's been up there going, they're roasting you to pieces already, buddy, because you're late again. And I know I'm late. I'm sorry, but well, thank you very much. Welcome to you and everyone. Cam, I'm going to bring you in any second now as well. But what happened is I took a walk yesterday. And I'll tell you all about it. And I thought, oh, well, I'll take nice video shots and everything on the walk yesterday. But I was so tired and had such a lousy week. I thought last night I'll go to the night market. So then I tried to weave a bit of a night market video together for you this evening. So I was like trying to just zap it in, yeah. But wow, I kind of struggled with it. Let me just try and swap these screens around so that I can look at you when I'm talking to you. Yeah, look at you. Yeah. How's it? Thanks, Cam. Hendo, roasting the Andre Bry again. Hendo, I actually got a hooker to say hi, Hendo, to you on this video. So thank me, bro. Cameron, they couldn't pronounce your name, although I was saying, say hi, Cameron. Say hi, Cameron. So I'll have to get them next time. But wait for it. Yes. All the more reason to get you. So yeah, what I'm going to chat about, you can chat about anything you like at the moment. I've got a video. Let me just actually bring Cam in as well so that I can say, how's it? And then once again, always remember, Chris Wyatt for the news, Ronaldo Host for the views, Morning Shot for the morning irritation news, and you're going to get South Africa in a nutshell. Forget about mainstream media. Let me bring Cam in. How's it, Cam? How are you keeping?
Hi, good. Thanks. And you, Andre?
No, thank you so much for coming on
No,
and waiting so long.
No, I told you. Let me know when you're wanting to have guests on, and I'll pop in.
Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. Pleased to meet you. I get to see you for the first time as well there. Yeah, to see my local roasters. So I actually wanted to chat about just walking through, because I see people like to see what I'm doing over here. And so I just tried to walk the streets yesterday a little. Not the streets like that, but just walk through the streets. Bloody lot, yes, Kendo. I'm trying. But so, yeah, I was chatting about a couple of things, and apparently people like to see what's happening, yeah, and ask questions of it. So I thought, well, let me take some pics of or make a street, or get some video clips of what was happening as I walked through the streets. And then, as I said last night, I decided to go to the night market. So I just chucked it out there. One of the things that I actually wanted to ask guys before I do go on to a night video market is something that I touched on last week, and that like really touched me. But before we actually do, while I'm talking about it, I first of all want to apologize profusely to Linda. I don't know if she's on tonight or not. I actually missed it, and I'm almost like 2 weeks too late to pass my condolences on to Linda. Her mother passed away. I think it's Linda van Rooyen, and I didn't actually acknowledge it in the show last weekend as well. So Linda, from myself, and I know everybody else, we are in our thoughts and in our prayers, and really sympathetic. It's not nice to have that happen. But okay. But so yes, so I'm dreadfully sorry for missing that. And you know what? When I read it, my even now my hair on my arm just like whammo, because I cannot imagine pain and anguish and trauma. Thoughts and feelings really with you, because you're such an upbeat person as well. So thank you very much. I see an eye winking at us at the bottom there, Cam, as well. It looks like I'm afraid to bring him on, because the last time someone like that came onto stage, he smacked Chris Rock.
Hendo.
That's cheeky like you're gone.
So Tendo, I have a clip for you. A woman tunes you. How's it, Hendo? At the end, bro. I'm gonna go and find it. I've just actually finished exporting the video, so I've got to find out what's cutting on this video. But guys, what I was actually looking at is, wow, you guys are so good looking. You're like, got the sort of, I feel old looking at you guys. Really, you're like just this
You
suave
didn't
guys.
bloody shave this morning.
What?
You didn't shave this morning.
Oh no, you are going to absolutely not let me go, will you?
No.
Yes, but okay. First of all, as I said, with that sad news, I also have to share something quickly as well. Where the hang am I going to find that? I am so disorganized. I'm like, what do they say in Afrikaans? Ek is soos kots in 'n tuimeldroër vandag, bro. But we're getting there. We're getting there. There's one more thing I have to play before we talk, and I want to talk about pets. Just to start off with, is just pets. What would it take for you to leave your pet behind? And the reason I spoke about that is the fact that I was looking at who's Russia upset with at the moment? Ukraine. And the amount of pets that are having to be left behind, the amount of people who are refusing to go because of that, and some of them who have no choice and they are struggling themselves to death to look after these pets as well. So what do you actually do? What would it take for you to leave your pet behind? I don't know if you have a pet like goldfish or something like that. You always put in your pocket and just wet your pocket every now and again or something like that. But dogs and that. Wow, you know, I wanted to put all the sad puppy faces and things to that effect, but wow, that just broke me because you know, whenever I see that, I think of my two, and you know what? There's nothing in this world. I've had regrets, but I've never regretted those two. Okay, I've got my sharing screen. Yeah, I just need to share a screen quickly, and I hope I've shared sound. Tell me if you can't hear the sound there. But this has got to go because it's his birthday today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. We're singing hip, 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 hooray. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. We're gonna shout it out loud and celebrate. Today.
Okay, Pastor Coral, don't tell us that we did not remember it is your birthday, Pastor Coral. Happy birthday, Pastor Coral. Or should I say Coral? I know it says Coral, and there I know you as Coral, so I know everyone thinks I'm bloody rude every time I call you Coral, but yeah. Sorry, guys. Getting back to the chat then. So what would it take for you to leave a pet behind? Would you leave a pet behind? And how do you think these people are coping? Many people are having to leave at at an alarming rate to survive, and they're leaving. I mean, there's the people are sitting with tons of stray animals who are left. Many are leaving notes with their pets. Please contact me so and so. I'm going to try and get hold of my pet again. This is my number. Please look after him for me. Things to that effect. I absolutely die a little inside every time I see those pictures. Do any of you have pets? I'm not talking about wives or anything like that. I'm talking about actual dogs. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, guys. Sorry, ladies.
There's nothing like putting a mouth disease with him. Mouth disease. Je gaat slapen, koud aan. Even je. Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you very quietly. Is it just me, or is Hendo respectfully
No, Hendo's
whispering at
soft.
me? He roasts really loud in the comments, but when he talks, he's like, yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
Be honest with you, this is one of the first time I've come
No.
on normally at Cameron,
I'm having a real bad time hearing
Yeah.
you.
Can't hear you at all.
Yeah, I can hear Cameron fine. Hendo is your problem. Let's roast Hendo. He can't answer us back. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Buzzy says you're whispering.
I'm trying to see if there's an audio setting. No.
If you can go onto there's let's see, audio, microphone, extra, stereo, automatically adjust mic volume. Guests, let's see, guests. Player sound when a guest enters. A guest must authenticate. No, ban guests. Hendo. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, because I can hear you pretty clearly. And as I said, I have a whole night thing to go through as well. But one of the things that I wanted to question is, I don't know if I could. You know what? I would probably, and it sounds very bad, lay down my life for my animal before I'd lay down my life for a human being.
No, pretty much. I feel the same.
You have such an attachment. Where are we going? It's why it should be part of your prepping to have supplies for your pets. Linda, yeah. You should. One of the things I actually need to do over here is talk about a go bag. In Cambodia, many of the people, which because, as you know, I'm always late at doing things. I'm late at putting my go bag together. So you guys can help me with a go bag one day. But yeah, when you do that, I think, as Linda said, we need to prep that if something happens, because it's what we don't think about. Go bag is a bag that has your passports in, it has your some extra cash in, it's got your visas in, it's got any papers that you need in, maybe a spare pair of underpants in case you shit yourself on the way out. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I didn't say that. But I do say it's not for children. But it's like this little emergency bag that if cops come to your door and say, right, we're going, or bananas hit the fan, you grab that bag and everything's in there. Like there's a spare cell phone, there's a spare card, etc., etc. As I said, a little bit of cash, credit cards in there, etc., etc. But yeah, what about your pets? So you grab a go bag and you like blow them a kiss goodbye, and they expect you. They can't wait for you the evening because every morning we say goodbye to our dogs. Oh man, look at that! Let's see that. Oh, look at those eyes. That is so beautiful. Who is that? Tell us, Cameron. Introduce the
Milo, my dapple sausage dog.
Oh man, hello, Milo.
He's a good boy.
And now Hendo pulls out his ferret. Literally a ferret, okay? I mean literally a ferret.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. We
He's
all
about
have
3
this.
years old.
3 years old. He's beautiful. I love those eyes. Oh man.
Let me see if I can just get a better picture. Because
There we go. There we go. Oh. You know, they're so loyal to us and so unconditional. I mean, it's like that thing we spoke about the other day with how's it, Orbot? How are you keeping? All the way to you there.
What's happening?
Let me stop sharing that. Yeah, it's like we say, you know what? I don't know, the attachment you grow to pets are phenomenal. I grow such an... I had a dog that... he moved from, you guys know South Africa at least. Hendo, can you remember South Africa? I'm sorry, I get that look. Either it froze on that look or I'm getting that look, one of the two. But no, from Kimberley to Cape Town to Johannesburg, we can hardly hear you, and then you freeze every now and again. I don't know if you're giving me the beady eye or if you're just freezing every now and again. But there's just I can hear Cameron great. But Okay, well, just eject. No, but anyway, my dog, I was with when he was born in Kimberley in South Africa, and he was a mix between a sausage and a staffy. So he had the strength of a staffy and the attitude of a sausage. So not very, very good to have together. But he was so loyal always. He wasn't the best of affectionate. You didn't put him on your lap or anything like that. He would come to you, put his head on your shoulders, but on your knee, and he would follow me all over the place. And we went to Cape Town with him, and then we went to Johannesburg with him, and he got sick the one evening. And I had to rush him to a vet at about 10, 11 o'clock on a Thursday night because he was just passing blood. And they put him on a drip and had to operate him, but they put him in one of the cages over there in the vet's office. So he was on a drip and everything for 2 or 3 days. And then when he came back, I saw he was sort of dragging his back foot around. And just next thing, the vet was giving us tablets and everything for free, the whole toots. I think they must have dropped him or caught his leg in one of the cages because they were on top of each other, and the tendon had broken. And I even paid another 1,000 rand to take him to another vet who had confirmed that the tendon had broken, and the only way you could actually get this without having the foot drag and rot would be to amputate. I was absolutely traumatized. Welcome back. I was absolutely traumatized. And that wasn't the worst. When I eventually agreed, because obviously sort of being their fault, they'd agreed that they would not charge me for the amputation. And everyone assured me that, you know what, his back leg would be fine. A dog gets along without it. You know, they learn to live with it like any human being does. An animal gets along with it too. And eventually, you know what, nothing else. Okay. And I still took him. And you know those eyes, when you look into those eyes on the vet's table to leave him there the Monday evening and say, you know what, it's okay. Dad's coming to fetch you tomorrow. Only to get a phone call from the vet the next day to say he never made it out of the operation there.
That's terrible.
Look at me. I look like a little girl when I talk about it, but I was broken, guys. I was broken. I didn't go to work for 2 days. I didn't shave. I didn't eat. I was just trash for 2 days. In 4 ways in Johannesburg, there's a garden with a wall. I had him cremated. I had a little box with a thing, and they put him in the wall there. And that I have a terrible, terrible attachment to pets. And when we got these 2 little chihuahuas, my mom was at first, she was like, oh no, please just remember, if something happens, it's not the end of the world. And yeah, you know what? They're my heart and my soul. There. What does Buzzy say? Buzzy says, when we left some, we brought our dogs with us, could not leave them behind. Yeah. So what would it take? What would you do? Can you imagine it? I don't think, you know, there's many things that I think you can't imagine. And imagine being in Ukraine. Let's just put ourselves into Ukraine now. You are being bombed by Russia. Innocent people are dying. Hospitals are dying. Places are blowing up next to you. I know there's this one streamer called Zepla that she lived in Ukraine for about 8 years, and she had to get out, and her one stream is like, I'm safe. But what about the animals, the pets? People who took them all the way up to the border crossing, no paperwork. You go, but your pet can't go.
I don't think I'd manage that. That would be terrible.
I saw you say something, Hendo, but I can't. I really.
No, there's absolutely no sound, Hendo.
Oh. Sorry, bud. But at least you're good looking, so we have the face. I've at least got Cameron and Hendo on, which is fantastic. So no, I agree. You know what? First of all, I pray that the Lord never puts me in that position that I have to choose between leaving and keeping my pets, because I think in the trauma that those people face, I think it's probably the most heart-wrenching thing ever. My pups are tagged, everything, the whole toots. But I don't care. I will shove them into a suitcase. I don't think I would be able to. I don't know. Back in the chat room. Sorry, Hindo, we really couldn't hear you. But you looked really good.
Yeah.
What would you guys do? Have you ever been faced with that situation? Would you? I mean, can you imagine it? And what do you do for things like that, for animals like that? Because if you take a look at the news overseas, in Ukraine especially, there are just yards and yards of people trying to take care of stray animals at the moment, and stray dogs. And there's letters, and people have, as I said, put letters into their collars. And I'm just trying to say, put yourself in that place and tell me, you know what? Is it possible? Could you? Would you? Yeah, there's what Hendo's saying. Pet's an extension to your family. I'd go further. I'd say an extension to your heart. I would leave some of my family behind before I left my dog. And I hope they're not watching, but yeah, I don't think so. I would leave some of my family behind before I left my dogs behind.
I mean, Milo is so cute. Whenever I go and say goodnight to my parents, then he always comes out of his little box that he hides in under the bed. And I have to sit and pat him first before he'll even go back to his little box.
He's so unconditional. Doesn't matter. You know what it's exactly, yeah, Buzzy says, me too. Yeah. It's exactly, so it was like, wow. And don't worry, I'm not going to talk about all this all night. We will go on to the night market a bit. But the thing is, I just, you know what, it's just something that's on my mind. And I know I told you about the lady who booked a B&B and said, I'm not coming, but use it to look after the people. What can we do about pets? I mean, I know, whoa, everybody opens up their whatever. Condolences to the whole family. Yes. Family's staying, but the dogs are going. No. This is my cousin. It's Jesse. This is my other cousin, Ozzy. Yes. But I don't know if I could. I have a very, very emotional, should I say, personality. I've got to be very, very careful. When I get angry, I get emotionally angry, and I sometimes burst into saying things that I don't want to say or want to do. I make emotional decisions if I don't step back and look at it first before I go ahead with something. And I would possibly not make the best decision for myself in a situation like that. I don't know if anybody else. I can. I don't know. I would take one look at those eyes of that pup of yours. What's the name? Milo. I would look at Milo. Oh, look at those eyes. If you looked at those, you don't need to be
a brown
emotional.
eye and a blue eye.
Wow. Look at that. Yeah. But look at that. Those are just so trusting. And look at how she looks at you. That's so loving.
It's a boy.
I miss my pets. I'm going to end the show early. I'm going to play with my dogs. I've been away the whole day. No, I'm kidding. Well, we got you. And at times we get along better with the pets than some family members. Sadly, because pets have got the attitude that we spoke about the other day. They don't expect anything else back. They will just give, and they will give, and they will give. I mean, we get home, they've given a shit. We pick it up, and they still give love, but they've given. When we get home in the evening, because we don't allow our dogs outside during the day because they will stick their hands through the gates and steal them. And they're just too cute for that. And so they get locked in the house. Fortunately, it's a big house, upstairs, downstairs. They can run around the whole place. But, you know, I watch sometimes, I don't know if you watch on Facebook, the Dodo and these things, and there's this tragic dog. Usually it's dogs because I'm a dog person. I just think cats have a different attitude. Yes, the attitude of dogs, and I'm sorry for those people who love cats, but dogs look at you and go, look at this person, cares for me, loves me, cleans me, feeds me, plays with me. I should worship him or her. This must be a God. And a cat looks at you and goes, look at this person, cares for me, feeds me, plays with me, takes care of me. They should worship me. I am probably a god. And that's the attitude of a
Yeah.
cat to a dog. And
Yeah, no, definitely.
but
And if the cat is sitting in your chair, and the cat's like, "Hey, this is my space. Don't even come and sit here."
that's it. It's like, you, buddy, out of here. I don't feel like you today. So yeah. But I would like us to maybe, and I'll bring it back next week again, and I'll take a look, see as well. Is there anything that we can do? And I'm not saying open a bank account, open up a bank buddy or whatever, etc., etc., etc. What can be done? Maybe not in the Ukraine, because everything has been done for Ukraine. But you know what? In your backyard, especially Cambodia is terrible for having street dogs and pets that are left around. I'm sorry to say, it's heartbreaking. And every time I see one, I want to go and hug my dog. It's like they're not allowed to sleep in the bed with us. They have this own like little cage that they go and sleep in. But then, like special nights, like last night, when we put a special sheet over the bed, and they have sleepovers, and they can come and sleep in the bed with us. And we haven't seen that. Yeah, cats. You know what? They're lovely things, especially little kitties and things like that. But aloof is the correct word for it. I want to flip. Let's chat Cambodia if you like. I want to show you what the night market looks like, and you can ask me questions on it. I don't know if there's another subject. Cam, did you have anything on the mind?
No, only later we can do a stream about computer games or movies or stuff like that. That
I would love that. Yes,
Yeah.
somebody. Cameron for president of South Africa. Ramaphosa's out, and Cameron's in. Arbot says, "I love cats." Okay, Arbot. We were not digging at you.
I also
dogs
like
are
cats, but I just can't
Cats are good.
because we've also got a sausage dog crossed with a staffy, Coco, but she's too big to fit here. And yeah, she will shred the poor cat, and I don't want that.
Also, my eyes swell up and my nose starts running and my throat closes and I start sneezing like it's. And when I was small, it was terrible because I couldn't get used to it. Yes, Hendo's in with us as well. We are going to have a gamers live stream. Tell us what you play, how you play it. Get us a couple of clips of what you're playing. At the moment, I finished the third raid on World of Warcraft. It's getting a little bit because I've done everything. So I'm on Lost Ark at the moment. Free to play, by the way.
I still want to get back to playing World of Warcraft. That was quite a lot of fun, but all the servers have been pulled out of South Africa, and now you have to pay top dollar to play on those servers.
I must say that was the nice thing about coming to Cambodia. It was so much cheaper, although it's still a lot. It's $30, but when you earn dollars, to pay $1 is not a problem. If you price in Cambodia, guys, let me just put it this way, because somebody said the other day, well, can't you buy a cell phone and send it down to us? You know, it should be cheaper. I said, this is not Singapore, it's Cambodia. Okay, it's an economic way of living when you're working here. But when you bring rand over and you've got to pay dollar for rand, it's just as expensive. Because, well, where's my phone? It's still plugged in from trying to urgently download these pictures. Yeah. And guys, I'm going to, in 2 minutes, start the night market thing. So those of you who are waiting to see things on Cambodia, I'm sorry, I'm usually late. Hendo will tell you that. But let me give you a general idea. If we're paying about $30, I know Pastor Coral might be watching, so I can't say it out loud. But $30 is not a big thing for me to pay for 2 months of gaming over here. But in South Africa, that's 438 Rand currently. And the exchange rate's not bad. I think it's about 14.55. Really, ANC needs to do something to get that Rand running up. Yeah, 14.63 to be honest with you. Yeah, as soon as voting season comes, ANC, I'm there again. And I'm coming to vote ANC so that flipping Rand dollar can go up a bit. Because, and I'm kidding. What?
You wanted to torture us?
Yeah, so I understand. It's hectic. My son plays Apex and streams on Twitch. Linda, drop us the stream and we shall put it up so people can watch.
And I
Surprised
think
there
you
are
need to make
gamers
a
left
mod
in
so that you can
SA
drop the link.
with no electricity. Yeah, no, you're going to have to go back to board games in South Africa, guys. There's a nice board game that I play, and I think I showed it to you somewhere along the line when we were doing the tuk-tuk race, and I do have it, the card game called Draconis, and I'll do a thing on that as well with old DVD, Divan. We both bought a set of Draconis. You can play it on your own. You can play it up to 6 players as well. And I quite enjoy it. And you know what? You'll pass an hour or two playing Draconis just like that without...
How is Draconis to Dungeons and Dragons? Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons?
No, it's a lot easier. I'd move it across to Magic more as well, because you would kill. Dungeons Dragons a little bit more intricate, especially if you're playing the paper game. Yeah. So no, Dungeons Dragons a little bit more, but Draconis a little bit easier. But you've got to be into that type of gaming. Mystery and might and magic and things like that. But I'll do a whole thing on Draconis with a DVD. If it's not done by live, we'll do it on as a content. I've just felt like, look, this whole week was absolutely mad, and I felt like a bus hit me. So yesterday, Friday night, I said to Ina, burger and a beer. We're going out. I'm dead tired. I'm finished. I just can't go to sleep. I'm just ruined. I was mentally, physically, psychologically shut.
Like Cluedo.
Like Cluedo. Hendo, you're giving away your age, buddy. I just said you look good. Now you give me like Cluedo. Most people don't know what Cluedo is. But yeah. And so we went out. And then yesterday, for my birthday, I'd been given a couple's like sort of spa treatment thing. Went to the dentist, and then we went to the spa, and I got this like coffee rub, like rubbed all over me and everything like that. And we lay there, and it's just like a total coffee rub. And they give you like little underpants, like you get in the hospital, to put on, just so that your jewels don't drop out. And they do like the coffee rub thing, and then they dump you in a jacuzzi and like boil you. Man, it's all there. Don't worry. It's all in good faith. It's a nice spa, really. It's you and me spa, and my wife was there too. And then they jump you in a jacuzzi, boil you in a jacuzzi, and then and I don't know if I'm a big guy or they think they're not going to be strong enough on my no, my birthday was in December. Thanks, Buzzy, but my birthday was in December. It took just really long for me to use the voucher that the teachers gave me. But I don't know if I'm just a big guy, but they insist on climbing on my back. And next thing I've got, what's her name? No, Linda, thank you very much. It was in December. I just took really, really long. What's Orban got?
How much sausage does Milo eat? That's funny.
Fingerboard. Oh, geez, yes, I loved fingerboard. Those are better, and you had like your little goalposts and everything on the side. Hendo has a question for you, Cameron. How much sausages does Milo eat?
Wow, isn't that cannibalism because he's a sausage dog?
And I think Milo's a vegetarian.
Oh, my parents are vegetarian, so yeah. He likes eating tomato. So whenever we eat tomato, we cut small little pieces and throw it to them, and they actually catch it in his mouth.
That sounds like gout, dude. That sounds like gout. Tomato. Oh, gee, I just think of my poor toe. I just think of my toe. Anyway, but we've got to really actually have a gaming chat. I love the idea. Guys, if you table it, we can have an absolute gaming chat. I'm happy to throw this whole stream for a Sunday night. Table it together, drop me a mail, talk in the comments, whatever, and say, this night, it's gaming talk. You can throw up your pictures. I'll give you the rights to share. You can share from there anyway if you've got stuff to share. Talk about it. Show us what you got. Hendo, if you've got a Cluedo board. Dude, Henno's just mentioned something. Domino spiel, old school. Brew, I used to teach confirmation classes, and my one student, and in Cape Town, bro, they had his son's confirmation party when they got confirmed, and I was invited. And the grandpa liked his dominoes, and I'm telling you, I got to sit at the table, and I like look, and they like slam it down, quah, quah, and I'm like, ooh, and I was actually quite lucky. It was pretty cool there, that one over there. It basically says Milo is a vegetarian. There we go. Never met a vegetarian pooch.
Oh, come and live at my house and you'll get a vegetarian pooch.
I was about to say, if you take a look at the amount of leaves that my dogs consume from outside, you will be absolutely surprised. Absolutely surprised. Anyway, let me not keep people waiting too much. I'm going to probably make a better content of this, so it is long, so I might forward a little bit as we go along. Throw a couple of questions in the direction, throw a couple of comments. I just want to put it up there because people seem to like to see. So I don't go out to do anything for, like the night market, I did try a little bit. But like yesterday, I just went around and sort of filmed what I'm doing. So I thought, well, you know what, for every chat, we can chat stuff. And I'll show you what I did maybe a little bit. And yeah, this is on the way. You must tell me if my sound's too heavy, Cameron. But this is on the way. I'm going to leave this at the bottom there so I can drop it. That's at the night market. How do you like the amount of scooters, guys?
The night market. Well, this is actually the back of the night market.
Yeah,
dropped off
I ended up the back
of
there.
The night market.
What's Endo say? Tuk-tuk video. Always a tuk-tuk video. And that's all that there is here are tuk-tuks. Sounds good. Thanks, Buzz. What is their top speed? Can't really reach a top speed on these roads, because there's just too much congestion and thing. I wouldn't suggest more than 40 maybe. I've never seen anyone go faster than that probably. But why is your comment popping up? I wanted to carry on back there.
A lot of vehicles and cycles.
But yeah, top speed not very much there.
Quite busy at the night market.
There's all inner. We've got to try and go in from the side. We were supposed to meet all DVD and
On the outside.
Sophia and them there. But take a look. That's the national transport. Take a look at scooters. It is nuts.
Look at coming in a bit.
Now, the night market's pretty nice. It goes on every night, and it's a I don't want to say a cheap, but an inexpensive way of buying clothing. It's a marketplace. It's like going into a market, and it's permanent there. A lot of biking gangs. Dudes, scooters, not bikes, scooters. No, funnily enough, there is not one biking group that I've seen yet. And I thought maybe if we could join a biking group, yeah, it would be great. But why did it come out again? Sorry. And I thought, well, maybe we can join a biking group, but not one single biking group.
Nice thing about the food area here is
Some food, and in the middle of the food area, you'll take a look there. There's like a food court, and then there's carpets
all over the place where you can sit down and enjoy your food. We'll go through the food area again later.
Yeah, I'll get back to that. Now, check this out. This thing I want to tell you about, first of all, and it is a Musa hectic drink. I haven't really drank it because I don't like sugar water. What is the price of the motorbike scooter? Scooters, you can get anything from, if you buy secondhand, you can get anything from $300 to $600. And then new, say a PCX, and we're talking 125s now. 3,000, 4,000, depending on the model, for Honda PCX. You can get about 2,000, 2,500 for a Zuma. So yeah, depending on, but you can pick it up. You can pick up a decent little scooter, $200-300, and it can still move. I would have to probably pay a little bit more when I was looking at buying. I looked at one that was about $600 for a Airblade. I would need a wish to get me up from the ground. Don't worry, that's why I ride tuk-tuk. But check this out.
Because he's not sitting up on me.
What? You had a?
I'm trying to get Milo comfortable because he's now being naughty.
It's cool stuff, man. But you must check this thing out. Now, what they do is you put,
Sugarcane.
yeah, through that, and if you check the side, yeah, that's sugarcane water coming out there, and this glass there is a glass of sugarcane water. There, they fill it up with ice like that, and whammo, you check the water coming out there,
Came through.
That's not for me.
and
You actually get sugar cane.
I must try it sometime, and I will, but I didn't have the time because
Very, very popular.
I had
yeah.
people sort of rushing, so I'll do another job there.
Have you ever eaten sugarcane, Andre?
In South Africa, yeah. Sound of video is very soft. Okay. I just don't want to hear me yakking away there. I will put it up. Thank you, Bobs.
That's going to be too loud.
What were we talking about? 650, 750 for a good one. I'm assuming second-hand Hendo because I think they'd be a little bit more expensive, but that's not a bad price in the UK for them. But yeah, over here, they're a dime a dozen. Buzzy says, loves sugarcane. Yeah. Okay, take it away. There we go.
And then he gets the water from the sugar cane.
Sorry, my speakers are turned up. I was trying to hear Hendo. You see there he dishes it up, puts it in the glass,
Very nice. A very popular
slaps
drink.
slaps on a lid, and people love it. This is just the rest of them.
A lot of clothing and that available here.
This is what you market. I don't know if you've ever been to the Boksburg flea market. There we go. If you don't want to sit on the mat, sit on the floor. And young and old, take a look there. You can park in the middle of the market. You just park. I don't know if I've left it
A
too
lot of
long.
clothing.
And I want to show you something, and you're going to see this quite often. You see this lady here? She's not in pajamas. In South Africa, we will call that pajamas,
Yeah.
and you will go to sleep in that. That is nice wear. That's nice matching clothing to go out in. And I will show you a couple of more times. Of course, your jewelry is greatest knockoff of all times.
Yeah, this looks like a nice place, especially with the heat at the moment. Magic stick ice cream.
I'll show it to you more in the food court, but those are coconuts. And you can actually get your ice cream put into half a coconut. I'm not that mad about coconut, though. I haven't had it here, but I did in Central Market, and I actually want to do a video on Central Market for you guys as well. I didn't want to say it that loudly, Hendo, but yeah, well, no, fine. Is it very loud now?
We have places to keep these.
Must I turn down or?
Put it on about 70, 75%, and then it should be fine.
This is pretty cool.
Sweeties.
I actually thought that this was frozen fruit. You'll hear me saying it's frozen fruit, but it's not. You know those round puffy cereal things like Fruit Loops, but they're just like bigger?
Oh, yeah.
That's what they are, and they actually freeze them. Whammo, dry ice these things and then chuck a sauce on it, and you char it like that. Check this kid, looks like she's got a science experiment coming out there. And they love this stuff. Watch there. There's your sticks. Dexter's Laboratory.
Like a frozen fruit. Very nice. I couldn't turn.
And they're tiny little tots. Do I need to turn down, Buzzy? I don't know. Cam, how's it sounding to you on that side?
That's sounding all right now. I don't know if you adjusted your volume.
There we go. There's your Kingdom, Hendo. Rolex, Seiko. Got another guy on here at the moment. Let's add in. Hello.
Hello.
Daniel. Hello.
Hello.
Pause it quick. Okay, no, not in. No better. Buzzy, your teeth are aching. From the
From ice
sound,
cream.
Good on my side. Sound great. I don't know. The sound seems so bad. Buzzy's teeth are aching now. Is it from the sound? There's Hendo's side. This is what I actually try to catch here is the essence of the people, so that you can see the different kind of people, the dress people work with over here. That's how a lot of people dress. Biggest thing, and I don't know if it's like that in the rest of the world at the moment. And there's another one of the jammers that I'm talking about. That is acceptable clothing to go out in during the day, during the evening, and it's not pajamas. One of the things, especially young girls, oh, it's cold by Lynn. That's why. From the ice thing. Okay. So it's
cold
not
here
the
too.
sound thing. But the girls tend to wear long T-shirts with short shorts. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm trying to get the music in a bit, but you must understand that I actually threw this together. This is why I was late. I was just patching it together and tried to export it so I could forward through some of this stuff because I haven't cut it, I haven't contented it, I haven't done transfers over it. I just tried to snip here and there. Didn't get to the end, so that a lot of it is just. And then, like in the Boxburg, like in the Boxburg Theatre, where you have Yuri Els going to play on stage, you also have Asia Els. Yeah, they need to ditch the mask. I agree. Yeah. And it's coming close. Hendo, actually, the PM said the other day, Prime Minister on the Khmer Times said, hey, you know what? What have I got? Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Cam. Let's get it down there. Okay. Cool beans. Thanks. Yeah. It's pretty much raw video. But the PM said he's looking at removing the permanent mask as well. So I was quite elated because it's like sitting with my face in a plate of porridge all day. Once again, I'm trying just to give you a look, and this is next weekend. We've got Khmer New Year. Now, Khmer New Year stretches over 3 days: Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's how their New Year works. And it's public holidays, and hopefully we can get to the pagodas with Sophia and do a little bit of videoing there to show you what they do over Khmer New Year, because it's like 3 days. One is appreciating your parents, and that then you wash them with water with clothes on, of course, and then you wash them and stuff like that for taking care of you and taking care of them. I'll actually give you the whole spiel hopefully next weekend, and maybe if we're allowed to film at the pagoda for the Khmer New Year. I just thought those two little twins were really cute. The Asian kids are tiny tots. Can I speak the local language? How many languages do they have? Khmer is the language here, and English. This is actually the entrance to the market. Khmer is the language. It's spelled Khmer. So at first we were talking about Khmer all the time. Khmer. But it's Khmer. And the language here is Khmer, is mainly Khmer. You can get by with English here because quite a few people do speak English or broken English. They sell the millies right there, and you'll see. I'll go and show you now that they sell millies there. But otherwise, it's mainly Khmer, a little bit of French because of the French influence. There we go, just on the back of your bicycle at the entrance. And this is, once again, why I say, yes, your unemployment rate is very low. But here's your employment, guys. It's not like everybody has a job in government. Everybody has made themselves work, given themselves work, found something to do. They work really, really hard. You either get hectically rich or you get hectically poor. But everybody makes themselves work. This is there. I'll spell it for you, yeah? Khmer. You pronounce it like you've written it, Cam. Agenda. That's how you write it, yeah. And you pronounce it, yeah, Khmer. Speaking it, I can't speak Khmer very well. I can tell the tuk-tuk driver to turn left and right. Bachweng is left and but Saddam is right, and Prang is straight, and
A lot of clothing.
tick tick. And if I need to tell them to wait, I'm coming fetch my food. Chum tick, wait a bit. Tell her Howie, I'm coming. Things like that. But yeah, Buzzy, I agree with you. You know what? These guys, they work. This is their bread and butter,
Come.
and this is just walking
clothing
amongst the
side very
aisles
much.
there. It's really crowded. And this is where the people come and buy their clothes, because nobody rips you off over here unless you're foreigner, of course. So we send Superior in if there's something we need. We go and take a look, and then we'll come back out again. And we'll say, okay, Superior, this is what we want at that store over there, and Superior will go and buy it. You're a foreigner, price increases instantly. Local, whammo, you're paying next to nothing for your prices. But so obviously they support each other a hang of a lot. But this is the business. You have a 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. Sorry, Chumtik Mount. Yeah, I made an accident. One day, Sophia was teaching us how to say Chumtik Telehowie, and I couldn't think of it. And the food delivery came, and I said Chumtik Meow Meow, and everyone nearly killed themselves. What's Buzzy say? How's it now? There, here is 7 degrees. I think it's about 37 degrees here, Buzzy. It's no, no joke. This, let's see what my phone says. 31 degrees here. 8:05,
Yes,
and it's 31
14.
degrees. It's freaking hectic. What's Endo say before I go into the food? I used to work in markets like that in SA in the 1980s, 1919. A means to an end. Yes. Yes. And you know what? These guys make it work. Just take that away there. They make it work. I don't know what food that is. That is why I'm very careful. I'll try food for you guys one day. I am extremely afraid of pupul long and tong. So there's again. Now check this out. I want to show you something here that I didn't realize. But if you look in the middle there where my cursor is flying around, on the mats, randomly placed as well, or they will bring them to you, are little stoves, little gas stoves like that take the gas cartridges. And you can actually, they'll bring you the raw ingredients and you cook your food on the mat there where you sit. Check there. Of course, hulle braai ook daar. They also braai. They don't barbecue, they braai. And no. They have no idea what braai means.
And it's really hot, yeah. See it.
Yeah, the heat there is phenomenal with everything in the cooking and that. I mean, you're sitting at a 31 blue stove. There we go. Blue stove.
How's it? Oh, looks very nice.
What's the 8S fluffy stuff? I'm not too sure what you're talking there. There's some more food. This is all around the food court area. As I said, I don't think I got so much of what I could have done. A far smaller. No, stop! Damn it! Stop! Stop! I wanted to run back there. I want to show you.
Looks very nice.
There's fruit and everything there, but I wanted to show you the little stoves that are just standing out there.
And then there's
Well, there's a cat there also.
Yeah, no, animal friendly. If you take a look there, you'll see. There's a stove as well, just randomly in the middle. So you know what? When you're ready to cook your food, ask and pull up a stove. There we go. There's people cooking on their stove. Obviously, there are places to sit as well. There's like your restaurant area. And, there's your condiment basket if you want some sauces and stuff like that. There's your waitress coming along there if you want to bring something.
very fun.
This is pretty cool. Check there. They whack away at coconuts all the time. Coconut juice, 100%. I don't like it so much. I'll try it again one day. And I'll tell you what it's like. But coconuts, huge drink here. You drink a coconut, they will open and put a straw in there for you. You pick them up around the streets for like maybe $1, straw in it. But these ones are there. They open it for specifically putting ice cream in it.
It looks lovely. Nice and cool.
Oh, the coconut milk is actually quite nice to drink. Or the water.
I actually put ice cream in.
What are we looking at? Welcome, Pastor Coral. Social distance clearly not an option. Dude, we've been vaccinated in this country. I think 15 point something million out of 16 million are vaxxed. We have no worries and we don't protest. Otherwise, we get thrown in jail. Anyway, no, I didn't say that. And but yeah. By the way, Coral, if you didn't join us, watch the beginning of the show. We did give you a happy birthday wish, by the way. Very happy birthday. There we go. Their diet is very different to South African, Hendo. Yeah. I don't know how nutritious it is, but as I go along, I'm going to try and make that we chat a bit, and as we chat a bit, I'm going to try and just take everyday stuff that I do and throw it onto the programs like we do. We might double up. You might ask me a couple of million things over and over. I might tell you a few million things over and join me on the program like old Cameo. You know what? Tell me, oh, geez, that looks like shit, or that's good, or whatever. What's 6 likes? Yeah. No, this is ridiculous. How many likes? Let me become an e-beggar. No, I'm kidding. That's not my nickname. No. What do we got there? Coconuts, very healthy. Yes.
On the mats.
And there you can see the stove.
Food.
And there's food all the way around. The way around.
Noodles. I like noodles.
DVD's got all kinds of funny
Yellow
food there.
noodles.
We'll actually one day
so
do
many
a thing
different
with Supia because
amazing.
everyone was in like a pretty big hurry. We're trying to wait for friends and getting friends and going places. So it was really, really tough. When Supia and DVD and I get together, we actually make quite a mean video. And hopefully we get it edited through the week. And I'm not trying to just throw the little... Those look like mean prawns. Those things... No, those things there... Just weigh this out. These cockles or whatever, they actually throw out on the back of like a little trailer on a motorcycle, and they ride through town, and people buy little bags of these things. They smell, but I wouldn't eat it. But yeah. But spring rolls are nice. Love the yellow noodles. I'm not so fond of those crystal noodles. Once again, there you can see. There's another little stove over there. There's your condiment stuff. And there you can see there's Westerners here as well.
Open air, enjoying.
Everyone just chills and there's all kinds of food.
Wow. What have we got? Yeah, we've got also seafood fried noodles, chicken fried noodles, beef fried noodles, egg fried noodles, nacho with pate, seafood pate.
Egg goes onto everything. A rice, a noodle, there's an egg on top. Wow. Everything gets it. My wife packed rice in for me the other day with chicken nuggets. She put an egg on top of it. I said, could you just not maybe, scramble it into the rice? No. In Cambodia, the rice goes on top, the egg goes on top of the rice. So, yeah.
Not too sure.
Yeah, I'm a little bit, local delicacies, yes. I'm a little bit worried about that sort of, looks like a stomach thing or whatever. Those prawn tempuras look, wow.
Tempura prawns.
But we didn't get the chance to actually sit there and try something to eat. So what I will do next time is get Supia with us. And she was with us there, but it was just really, really difficult to take some time there. There you can see the coconuts again.
Very, very.
Sounds bad, hey? Lots of noodles, rice, and seafood.
Nice.
Definitely.
Beautiful.
Because that's what it was noodles, rice, and out of the river,
and
bro.
Also sort of a little restaurant area that you
can
there's
sit your restaurant area there.
Do not feel like sitting on the carpet area.
Looking at all this makes me hungry.
What? Look at all that?
Looking at all this makes me hungry.
Yeah, have a sheep's stomach. No, I'm kidding. Lots of noodles. Yeah. Let me take that off again. But yes, a lot of seafood. Their meatballs, if you take a look at their meatballs. Now I want to actually go back a little bit there to try and stop it on that meatball everything. Their meatballs are almost like processed meatballs. It's not that like lekker frikadelle thing that we get in South Africa. I'm actually afraid to eat the meatballs just in case it's a ball, not a meatball. But yeah. There's your dish up. There we go. Grubs up, and
once again, as I said,
there's the one. There they are again. There's that machine. Every second little car has one driving around with them as well.
Feeding in the sugar cane. And that.
Hinda, you think I should stop the food on the channels here, bro? We're gonna do beers one of these days. Yes, the Anchor one so long.
And it is very, very popular, yeah?
Yeah, I fear dodgy balls as well. Definitely.
Some seafood. Wow.
This is seafood, and be careful of the eggs. Make sure it's a current egg and not a 100-year-old
seafood.
egg or what they call. But it's more popular in the Philippines and that
Right.
called balot,
Millennial egg.
where you have like a half-dead
Prawns
embryo in the egg.
and a crab.
Oh,
Fresh
that
stuff
doesn't
there.
sound good at all.
Noodles.
I'm also concerned about the pates, so I'm like, what's in that?
Heavily pussy.
And this is where they're operating from the back there, guys.
Badly.
These guys are operating. There's not luxury things. There's your wok. You wok it up and you whack it out. You want some veggies? Yeah, I want some veggies. Okay, put the veggies in the pot now. And there's some Western ladies. Hinda, I'm sure they're from the UK. You can welcome them back. Cameron, good visit from. Here we go. Cook some veggies. Yeah, veggies in there. There we go. You'll get some vegetables with your food. Packaging you can buy for cheap over here. They buy packages and packaging and things. You can just buy it almost at supermarkets. It's a place called Thai Hut, like a supermarket here. I'll take you to a supermarket one day as well. I just want to make sure I can afford to film in. There you can see the little stoves again. A lot of leaves and greenery and stuff to that effect. So I think they do have a certain amount of healthy diet, but sometimes many look malnutrition. Mind you, I was at the mall today. There's a couple of people who really didn't look malnutrition. There we go. Grubs up at the restaurant. Here we go. You take your lady out for a nice meal. And then they also have a little bit of gaming. So I thought I'd show you their dancing because they were playing musical statues. So I will Cam and Hendo for he both. It's Hendo best to be vegetarian there. No, bro. You find where you can buy boerewors. Seafood. Love seafood. I'm just afraid they pull it out the Mekong River, which doesn't look very healthy. There we go. One got pulled out.
Makes me think of musical chairs when the music stops playing and they've got to freeze and not move, otherwise they're out.
Yeah. And the People's Market, because take a look there. There's your whole crowd drawn out there. And what it was, there's Sophia. Let me go back a bit and you can see her properly. She's stuck behind people there. Take that out there. There. That is DVD's girlfriend. And Sophia is our Ray Donovan, our fixer. Whenever we need something fixed or we need to get something, Sophia fixes it or gets it for us. Let me carry on with the video while I answer your question there. What is the price of eating out dinner? It all depends, Hendo. I'm going to throw a pause over there. There is a restaurant that you can buy Wagyu steaks at that will cost you about $160 to $180 for a Wagyu steak. Let's round that up for you just to actually scare the living daylights out of you. $160 is about 2,340 Rand for a steak. Decent little Western. What did we spend? I think we spent about $22 on Friday night, which was 321 Rand. And that was for burgers, chips, cider, and something else. 27 last night was 394 rand. And then what often happens, and that's when you're eating Western. So when you're eating Western, you like eating calamari rings, cheese sticks, hamburgers, pizzas, things like that. And you can get them pretty cheaply as well. But $7.50 is when we will, and I'll show you actually, I must actually just do a video sometimes during the week if Ina doesn't want to cook. Then we will just for $7 get a Khmer or Korean, call it a kebab, and you can, as I say, you get away for about $7.50 with delivery, and that's in South African time it's $110. But for us, really, for two people, $7.50 is nothing. You go there, everything's like, and you know what? If you were looking at the pricing that I put down there, it was like $2, $3. So I'd say, you know what? You can have a meal out, a nice meal out for $30, really good. You can have a cheap meal out for $10. A beer, anything between 50 cents and $1. If you go to a Sky Bar, well, you can be paying $10 for a beer. But it all depends where. But if you're going to go to the markets and places like that, I'll actually cover some pricing and things to that effect for you, because it's difficult because it's not that easy.
Musical statues.
The ladies all look the same. Yeah, they all got a mask on. They are very pretty. They have pretty faces. They're soft. Yeah. They're amazingly soft for the hard work that they do. Golden steak, yeah. It's the Wagyu steak. It's 369, I think it is.
A little bit of an ATM on it.
Yeah, $7.50,
like
£5. Yeah, and then we've got 2 lunch boxes. I was just showing you the ATMs there. Imagine in South Africa. Did I show you? Did I go to the ATM? Yeah.
Yeah.
We walked to another place there. Yeah, no, pretty cheap, and that's why I say bring rands over. Yeah. There's always these little carts and things selling things, especially now before Khmer New Year, and that's what you do as well. Let's like get it up. If you're going to cross the road, okay, let me go there now. Okay, there's always little. There's like a tuk-tuk selling, does trips in the day. Don't forget the water bottle, and he sells balloons and things and stuff like that. Now let me show you these ATMs. On the corner, of course, there's the family transport for the day as well. Not a funny sight. It is dead normal, yeah. And this is what you do when you want to cross the road, because red lights are optional. Zebra crossing is just to see how fast you're going. Anywhere you want to cross, hand in the air and start walking, bro. Now, this is on a corner. We're on the pavement. These chairs over here and these tables are on the pavement. This is pavement. Look where these ATMs are.
ATM on a pavement like that.
In South Africa, those ATMs will get knocked off so fast.
Exactly.
Did you?
Well, it's in the UK, will cost much more to deliver. Never mind eating out local family. Yeah, look, Hendo, it's really, really, it's really very economic to eat out. If you're going to eat out local, you do your noodles and braised beef, and I'm starting to learn because I want to keep it cheaper. And you know what, you can almost more cheaply order food every evening than cook food, than buy food and cook it, if you are ordering local. But you know what? You need to know, what I need to know is that I'm ordering local that is actually clean, and B, is not pupo long and tong. You know, I don't want to suddenly find fish eyes and chicken asses in my food and stuff to that effect. So, yeah. Now, this is down 136. Now, 136 is a party street. Once again, as you will see over here, take a look. Everything, even the lady bars or the girly bars, have their little statuette of their, that they do their little gifts and things on, etc., etc. Yeah, it's cheaper to drink in Cambodia. Fill up on beer and you don't eat that much. But Hendo, it's dude, you know what? If you ever decide, because Hendo, for you to come this way, it's like, you know what, pocket change. If you ever want to come for a couple of days, I have space. pull in. We'll show you. You can you can see what I'm showing you in a couple of videos. There's nothing out of this world, but it is pretty economic. This is Street 136. This is where all your more advanced entertainment can be found.
That's a good way of putting it.
There's the Pussycat Bar, there's the Fox, the Red Fox, and everything. But they're all dressed up because, and it was a lot of fun this week because there was Khmer next New Year is now on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all public holidays. So they're all dressed up in. Oh, geez, let me put that there. They're all dressed up in traditional Khmer clothing. You'll see there. And this road is usually part there throughout the night as well. Once again, as I said, yeah, I don't think you need it, but they've got these little carts. Everyone's got these little carts, and do not forget the red cooler box. The red cooler box, you know, there's a beer or a cool drink in there, and they sell food and they sell cigarettes, and some of them are making their food on there. As I said, it's really, you know what? There's a very, very low unemployment rate in Cambodia, but a very, very high self-employment rate, just making ends meet. No one's sitting on their ass waiting for someone to hand them a handout.
I see there's two cars there. A Toyota Prius parked next to a Land Rover.
Look, those are popular cars. Prius, stunning. Yeah.
Oh, there.
Prius, stunning. There's tons of Prius. And you probably find that would even be a taxi Prius. And then Land Rovers, Jeeps, Hummers, anything big. Dudes here need to compensate for something, I'm sure.
They have to, yeah.
And you check, the cars are huge. And the only small car here that is very, very popular, and you'll probably find if you order a taxi instead of a tuk-tuk, is the Prius. That's also economic. There's the street. It's usually got a lot of lights and fun and everything, but there the ladies are all dressed in their Khmer, traditional Khmer. There you can see now, dude, this is his business. He does noodles and things or whatever, fries them up there. There's his gas bottle. There's his shop, and it's a 125cc motorbike with this lodged on the side there. There we go, dude. That's your 125cc. There's your gas bottle. You pull up to him over there. You say, I'll have noodles with this and this and this. And he zaps that thing on and he puts it together for you, puts it in a dish, and there you go.
Is that your Cambodian ice cream truck?
Yeah.
Rings the bell and then you say, hey, I want some chow, please. Thank you.
We were eating up here at the restaurant, and so I was like trying to take this out of the window. So my zoom wasn't too good. But everyone's decorated for Khmer New Year. I'll try and take a little bit more this week. And this is a traditional Khmer New Year game, and they play games. Now, what happens, and I'll show you Ina's one next week as well. Hendo, Prius cheap? Yep, Prius is cheap. I don't think they're that expensive. DVD, you could probably tell us more. But yeah, DVD, send us some photos next time. He has Lamborghinis, McLarens, and Ferraris outside his window.
Right.
Entrepreneurship is vibrant there. Yes, it is. People have had to learn to make it or break it. There's no government handouts or anything to that effect. Now, this game here is you have two sides, and they have this like leaf, and each sides have got a number. Each person's got a number on this side, and each person's got a number on the other side, and they call out the number. And then the tube's got to run into the middle, and you got to grab the leaf and run back to your side without anyone touching you. And it's just part of the game. We played it at our one school once. See, there's that leaf. Whammo, and they call a number, and they both run. But no, the other person can't touch you. So you're now going to try and grab that leaf and duck without the other person touching you.
I think I remember playing that in kindergarten.
Yeah. This is all just like a traditional Khmer games which they play at New Year. I'm trying to get them to say hello Hendo, hello Cameron, but okay, those are pretty much ladies of the night that are pretty dressed up in Khmer at the moment, but good. What do we got here? Prius is cheap. Juju, Juju and the KFC cabal won't survive there. No hand, not a chance. Not a chance they won't. Because you sort yourself out, or you just don't make it.
Where's that?
This is all the way down.
Yeah,
There's Neil's supermarket in the middle there, still open. And they decided to powder us down. Now, I did not get to cut this video at all, so at the moment you've got raw shot left, right, and center. At the moment, I did. But then, as I said, everyone is getting baby powdered, but that's not usual. That is just because of Khmer New Year, as it was like the pre-New Year party. And you'll see there, Ina got.
Wait. Yeah,
There's Ina getting.
Uh,
That would be so illegal in South Africa because everybody'd be white. But anyway, no, I'm kidding. There's LDVD. And there I was getting. I got powdered as well. It was. I was in such a party mood. It was not funny. There's Niels and Ilandi. Niels, also, everyone looks like they've just been through some kind of Irish village. I don't know. And the street is just like buzzing with music. I did not put any background into it. This is just plainly off the streets. No South African shops? No, actually not. South African butcher, super meats, but no. One-on-one sometimes brings in. Check out my glasses and that. What do we got there? All turn white. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was, just for a change, because I was so tired of work and I missed this because I used to do this a lot, but with working, I just haven't got this. And then, of course, I miss you guys. It's just like, wow, this evening's so much fun. And then we get to end, and and there's a live band in here, and there's a live band there, and there's good nightlife here. If you want nightlife, it's not like there's not always this going on. And those bands are good. Some bands are really, really good. There's a band called Oscar's Upstairs, or Oscar's on the Corner. Another really, really good band. So, yeah, you can go down the streets. Yes, you can get more than you bargained for, but you can also just have a bit of fun. You don't have to, as I say, it's like being a vegetarian. I said to my wife today, it's like being a vegetarian and going to the Spur. You don't have to eat the steak. You can always get salad as well, but you can still enjoy the atmosphere of the Spur.
Hello, Hendo.
There we go, Hendo. Did you hear that? Wait. We've got to get that one back again. The one wouldn't show herself. We've got to get that volume up for you, Hendo. There we go. The one wouldn't show herself. They didn't like being filmed. But then I said, say hello, Hendo. Because I wanted to cut that out, but I haven't got to say hello. And Hendo, I just want to know if you like what you hear and see, you can, you would be able to go for supper with her as well, if you can. Just in case you did like. Watch now. I got it for you, Hendo. Just for you, buddy. Cameron, don't smile. You next. One of these days, I can get someone who can speak English.
Hello, Hendo.
Hello,
And come on, Cameron.
Just for you, buddy. Don't tell me I don't do anything for the mods around here. Let me get this back down. And there's Supia, always a good sport. She got hold of the water gun, and there goes DVD with water. Endo's looking a little concerned. And yeah, always scooters, guys. We actually got to the end of things, because there's the corner. And that was just a little bit of last night. Cameron's next. Cameron, going to find someone very, very nice to shout at you. Come on, Cameron. One of these days, don't worry. I'll get them all to call out. There's tuk-tuks. There's life. This is what I enjoyed about it. There's the tuk-tuk. There's the nightlife. There's things happening. There is nightlife in Cambodia, guys. It's not Thailand, but it is Cambodia, and it is affordable. Unless you can buy a very cheap drink, but if you meet a girl and you'd like to take her out there, you'll buy her a drink. Your drink will be very cheap, but hers will be very expensive because the bar has the girls' drinks and they have your drinks. So just remember, it's gonna cost you. But if you're going out there for the fun and for yourself, there's the party, there's the lights, everything is up. There's all the different pubs and places. Just you're just walking through there. It's
Oh, it looks amazing.
some hotel, I don't know. We just took a quick walk up. I'll try and do more of this as well. I just want you to see some life. I want to see you some monuments life. I want to see you, let you see the maybe the more primitive side, and then maybe the more should I say built up side, or should I say developed side of Cambodia, then the fun side of Cambodia. And that, this is, it's totally different to what you expect in SA. There's like everything there on the pavement. Every pavement's just got tables and once again, guys, did you note? Even though it is a pub, it still has its little Buddhist
Street store.
mini temple there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pagoda thing. Let me just pull cameras. There we go. I'm nearly finished here, so I can leave you guys behind. But yeah, there we go. Is Dave's bar not up here somewhere? Okay, a buddy of mine's running about. And if you look around the side, see down the side there's noodles, there's food, there's this, there's meat, there's snacks, you don't need to go into a restaurant to eat. But if you take a look on the left, I don't know if I got too well, there's a tuk-tuk, there's a couple of pubs.
Spierwet, like just a sport.
Okay, yeah, as I said, I didn't get to edit any of this video. Sorry, guys. It's just what you see. But what I want to show you here is there are supermarkets. There's the Smile Mart over there. And I know you can't see it too well over there, but that is a 7-Eleven. So you have the modern stuff if you really want to go into it, but you don't need to. There's too many little car trucks and things like that. What's Endo going? He says, let me just keep it going, yeah. Safer than SA nightlife? Yes, be very, very careful, especially here. I mean, everybody was watching for me, my phone, because petty theft, just like that. There's another car with stuff on, but petty theft is rife, especially in this. This is where you'll find tourists hang out. As I said, there's the 7-Eleven. You can see it. Here's the Smile Mart. If you wanted a supermarket, that's the road we just walked down and got baby powdered. Yeah, you can't do anything like this in SA anymore. I think it gets out of hand. There's food as well. There's your cooked food and that. Often, all through there, you can walk and buy food. And we were picked up over there with our tuk-tuk over there. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a mile a minute. It's fun, Linda. I enjoy it. Sometimes you don't have to do anything. There we go. That's the end of it.
That was awesome.
And that was last night, but and I've also overshot time so badly. I'm sorry, guys, but it was amazing. Sometimes just getting the atmosphere. You don't have to do anything. Sometimes it's just walking through there. Sometimes you don't have to swing on the swings when you walk through the park. It's just being in the park that's an atmosphere. I'd like to, was showing me, well, check this park and the statues and that. Yeah, we need to go there as well. I need to show you from when we walked the other day, not the other day, yesterday afternoon was actually what I was going to put on for today. But then last night's night market just seemed so much fun. And how could I hold Hendo's greeting away from him for so long? But yeah, I think it would go absolutely out of hand. You don't find, and I mean, this was more than what it usually is. It is like quite a good party like that usually, and everything's going, and all the tables and the seats and that are on the pavement and that. But obviously, with the baby powder, wasn't that much. It's not always like that, because that's sort of like just a little bit extra for the New Year's pre-celebration, but you never find people puking on the side of the road. There's not very little that there's ever a fight. I'm not saying it is like that there's never a fight and that nobody ever passes out on the side of the road, but it's not an absolute hash. It's really a pretty good party. When's the last time you had a party?
Years ago.
Me too. Last night it was just like time again. You know, just talk about years ago. I'm going to give my age away, but I said to Ina, remember, or what were we, about 29, 30? I used to love going out. I worked hospitality industry and things like that. So I worked there, civilized. Go Hendo. Of course, I'm a night person. I struggled. So what happens is I would wake up, or not wake up, I would be awake and I would play a couple of PC games. I don't know if anybody remembers Command and Conquer Red Alert.
Oh, yes.
I know I'm not supposed to drink on the screen, but I'm dead thirsty. And then I'd play games, watch TV, do whatever I do. And by like about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, I was bored. I would go to my wife, my loving, kind, beautiful wife, and I would wake her up and say to her, Bobs. She'd look in, yeah. And I'd say, I'm bored. Yeah. Let's go out. And can I tell you, my wonderful wife got up, got dressed, and we used to go to the BP One Stop, pick up an energy bar and a Red Bull, and head off to go out. What's the one place called? It was like sort of just outside of town in Bloemfontein, and it had 3 different, had an 80s area, a rave area, and then a rock area, whatever. And we'd spend there until like 7, 8 o'clock the next morning and come back. Unless I had to work, then we had to be back at 5. But yeah, that's it. Yes, worked in a hospital in the UK, seen shocking behavior there. Yep. I can imagine. People who work in hospitals, I think, see the worst. I think, was it night shift? Yeah. Hendo, I think Linda can echo a few things of yours there. But yeah, I don't know. Cameron, Hendo, Buzzy, everybody, you should let me know what to do to go forward. I'm sort of really stuck because I started trying to do a political report thing, which actually just didn't work out and wasn't much fun. And then we started talking about a little bit of fun and everything, and everyone's like, what are you doing this? And now I'm sort of filming my life. What do you guys do? What do you do for fun? What do you guys do for fun?
But I think that the stuff that you've just shown us is very interesting. I really enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, it's not what I do every night. So guys, please don't geez, you know what
Yeah.
Andre does every night. He just goes down the street filled with No. It was just like, as I said last night. Yeah, there we go. Linda can concur with you, Hendo. Night shift is fun. And I think
Yeah,
being
I've
in
also
SA
worked night shifts.
has seen a lot of things in hospital. Linda also works hospitals, and yeah, I think you see and be all as can be. But it's a lot of fun. Sometimes it's good to be quiet. Sometimes it's good to have fun. But as I said, people said, well, we want to see what you see. And I'm just giving you the everyday man in the street from the outside looking in. It's not a documentary on Cambodia. Please, you want to see a documentary on Cambodia? May I suggest Curiosity Stream for $20 a year? But and so yeah, I've done. Thanks, Buzzy. I have, as I say, when we finished at the spa the other day, I said, well, let's walk through the street, and we're just going to video the streets. And I have that as well, but I've got to patch that up and maybe put that on sometime. Hopefully, I can get some stuff on the pagoda, and then maybe we can get our asses somewhere, because there's a lot of the what's name is being lifted. I mean, you don't need to get you don't need a PCR test to come in anymore. There's so much of the. We didn't really have a lockdown. There was more of like a sort of just a silent compliancy. But as you saw, you know what? It's compliant in public, and when you're in a restaurant, not. But now they're even talking about lifting the masks. I don't know. South Africa, I think you guys are maskless already.
No, we've still got to go for another, what, when the president spoke to us, we had 30 days.
Okay, yeah, we're not up yet, so yeah, we're also holding thumbs like you guys are, because it's really irritating. And as I said, I'm not an arrogant person. I do believe there's a pandemic. I do believe it was dangerous. I do believe that we need to be cautious. But now I believe it's got to the point of, I think it's controlled to a very bad flu, which we still got to be cautious of, especially in huge crowding and things like that. Depending on, I don't want to go near that subject, because I just think I'll ruin the whole channel if I actually try to deal with that's. I'll leave it to Ronaldo's, but I don't think Ronaldo actually allows that subject on his stream as well, because it's got so much controversy just pulled on it. We'll rather talk about Will Smith smacking Chris Rock, but we'll leave it to the other political guys, because I think each person has an idea. We have 2-3 hour chat on WhatsApp. What's we got there? Yes, we Saffers are curious about life in Cambodia, so different in the culture. Yeah. We have 2 to 3 hour chats on WhatsApp. Yes, a long one. Gonna miss my mother's call eventually. No, I'm kidding. I don't. What's it? Don't make your vid serious. This vid was awesome. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and make it too hectic. What I will do with these videos is the same as what I did with the tuk-tuk video. The tuk-tuk video got done quite well, so then I just put the Motley Mix logos and that onto it and put it onto the Motley Mix. So this type of thing, what I will do is I'll trim music, pull out things like that, and do the content on the Motley Mix as such. No masks outside, but inside I must. Yes, Linda, I kind of sort of agree that. Well, as soon as you start getting in between people and stuff like that, that's why I say I don't want to sound paranoid, but I still believe in caution at the moment. Yeah, if you're inside amongst people, yeah, like home. I'm at home now. Mind you, I did tell you guys I did have the Omicron COVID, which I wasn't too keen on letting everyone know. But now that it's over and done with and negative and that, but my wife treated me like a freaking stepchild for that week, 2 weeks. She moved out of the room. She moved out of everything. She wouldn't come near me. My food was sort of like pushed towards me. She wore a mask all the time. She never got it, but yeah, I was very fortunate. Positive aspects, rather, yeah, getting tired of all the political cuck. Yeah, you know what? I don't think politics is cuck. I think it's good to stay informed with the right people. I think it's very important, though, which I don't have the time to do, as you know, to research this stuff. I like just shooting from the cuff, and that can sometimes get me into cuck. Dovik, no spoken on Ronaldo. There we go. Not spoken on Ronaldo host as well. Yeah. I'm a emotional type of guy, and sometimes when I shoot, wife was allergic to you too. Jeez, she was more than allergic, bro. I felt like the dirty secret in the corner for a week or two. I couldn't go to work, stay at home. Well, like, wife moved out. Yeah, you sleep there all by yourself. I said, doesn't matter. Computer room's mine. Computer room's mine. But yeah. So, guys, yeah, if you like it, Cam, I like the idea of having a gaming stream. We can chat gaming one evening. Hendo's up for it as well. Linda, get your son on. Yes, we need to hear more about legends and that type of stuff. I'm more of an RPGer. Currently, as I've shown, I don't know if I've shown you my screen or if it was on my gaming site that I showed the screen. But I have World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14 online, Diablo 3, Lost Ark, Disco Elysium, something pool. Just very similar to, I don't know who remembers Baldur's Gate, and Cyberpunk. Yeah. You remember Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, I remember Baldur's
Giving
Gate.
that age away there, Cammy. Giving that age away there. Yes, yes, we need some lightheartedness in life, and that's what I want Pepper Zeka to be. Just a bit of fun. No hardness. Sometimes we can actually chat a serious chat, but it doesn't have to kick anyone in the teeth in the process. Would be great. Thanks to Cameron, yourself, Buzzy, Lynn, for everything you do. Hendo for, wow, also keeping it up there. Linda, from the very first Pepper Zeka, I think you made it through politics with me, Linda. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. Oh, Hendo, yeah, I got Age of Empires as well. You obviously saw my screen. But guys, yes, it has been fantastic. Cameron, it has been super having you at least with me as well. I haven't
That's
felt
been
so
interesting.
lonely
Yeah,
at
I
all.
really enjoyed your show.
And I love having you guys around. It's just like you're a spurt of energy, the whole lot of you. It's super, super, super. We should hopefully have Pastor Coral back on. Funnily enough, he was on holiday and he said, "Yeah, well, how about this weekend?" And I sent him a long message going, "Yeah, we can do it this weekend, and but it is your birthday. But if you feel you can, because we can't do it next weekend because it's Easter weekend in South Africa. No, 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 no." And when I opened up the WhatsApp to send him a message for his birthday this morning, I checked, there was no message. So somebody on my WhatsApp got this long message about, yeah, we can do the stream the weekend, but it's not because it didn't go through to Coral. But he is going to do another stream with us again. It will be called Embracing Your Failures, which I think will be a pretty cool one because I have a problem embracing my failures.
Good evening.
Prost.
From
Hello.
the chilly. I knew it would make you laugh. That's why I did it.
Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks, Linda. It's been fun as well. Yeah, I've loved having you here from the very start. I mean, your stock take with this place, and you've been absolute inspiration. Buzzy, Lynn, always. Cameron and Hendo, you guys, what can I say? You can't say it. You guys do so much. And Lynn has gone from Ukraine to Russia.
I was telling her that on WhatsApp. It looks like a Russian.
Are you getting cold over there? I mean, it's 31 degrees for crying out loud. And it's, 10 to 9 at night. It's phone mommy time, guys.
You muted yourself, Lynn.
You muted. And it actually shows mute on your...
Okay, sorry.
There we go. There we go.
Here we go.
Unmuted.
I just wanted to say thank you because this has been an absolutely awesome live stream. Keep it up, Andre. Don't change the way you're doing things, even if you do come on late. Don't worry. We'll hang around and wait for you, okay? Regardless of Hendo's roasting.
I will do my very best. It was just, I changed my idea on video. I didn't want to show yesterday's one. I wanted the night market. And I started. I was sitting here at 6:20 and I was like, and eventually Ina came up and she goes, "They roasting you on your own show because you're late again."
Yeah, but we used to it here in South Africa. I mean, everybody's like 10, 15 minutes late.
Can't I just
So
blame load shedding?
you can. But yeah, please just keep it up. It's just such a breath of fresh air, Andre. Don't make it formal or serious or anything.
No.
Just be yourself.
It's a lot
It's
of fun,
awesome.
and all you get to do is see my day, as I said, and it's not like it always is. So I'll try. Hendo, you guys make it cock funny. You guys make it super. You, Cameron, Lizzie, Linda, Lizzie. Now I'm going Linda, Lizzie. And you know what? On your phone, on my phone, you're like Dizzy's moments and not Buzzy's moments. And Linda is what I'm wanting to say. You all make it, Pastor Carl, you all make it just like so worth it. And Arbot as well. Let's not forget Arbot also chucks in his 5 cents worth. A lot of fun. I just don't want to make it this long in future because I know it does bore people out a bit. I'll try and keep it down to the hour.
We weren't bored at all. We weren't bored at all, Andre.
Yeah,
But we need to see DVD because he hasn't come on. We don't know what he looks like because when you're out and about, there's a group of people with you. I know who Ina is, but yeah. DVD, come on. You need to do something.
I'll actually bring. I must actually do a show one day with DVD and Sophia as well on, because DVD likes doing video editing and doing the filming and that with me as well. He's really, really good.
So maybe he should. So maybe he should do the video edit as a suggestion.
Yeah, look, when
I'm
it's done,
stirring
it's like
the pot.
he does some good stuff. He's a great gamer, and he's really enthusiastic when we're out together to get filming and to get shots and things like that. So yeah, he does a lot. We'll put it in there. What's Henda said? I tried to come on with my Vin Diesel here. That's who you look like, Vin Diesel. I first thought it was Buck Botha, but now it's Vin Diesel, bro. No, I'm kidding, Henda.
And Cameron, I'm disappointed. You're not wearing the Voortseker hoodie. Where's not hoodie?
The cap.
Show.
Oh, there we go.
way.
I'm going to get
There we
myself one as soon as I go to South Africa in September. I'm going to get me a Voortseker. I'm actually going to let what's her name? I couldn't
book
call
it
in
now,
as
Andre.
it's just a pajama day, says Linda. But Linda, I showed you in Cambodia, pajamas are normal clothes that you can wear any day, unless it was one of
Linda's in
them
her pajamas.
Nikes. Okay, but we're not going there. It's any time.
Well, I'm in my pajamas and my fitness glow in the dark shirt. Can't you see that, Cameron?
No, I see that.
There we go. Well, I'm going to kick it from around about here because I think we've pushed it long enough, and I need to phone Mom. Cameron, you the man, buddy. Thank you so much. Lynn, thank you for all your encouragement, motivation, especially when I'm having such crap weeks. I get these like really, really nice, motivating little men. You can do it. And I'm like, and Hendo, you know what? It wouldn't be a show without you, buddy. It wouldn't. You can see it's a Sunday live stream. Yeah, you can see it's a Sunday live stream. Sunday talking nonsense again, but I love it. And I love every single one of you guys. Thank you so, so very much for all you do and everything you do, for being you, and stay you guys as it is there. So, yeah, from my side to your side, take care, be good. And if you can't be good, be kind. Cheers.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks, Andre. Bye.